Hey everyone, thank you so much for all the support and encouragement offered so far to this channel. If you're watching this video and you haven't subscribed yet, please do, as it helps the channel to be easily found by others who might need to hear the message in here. Today's episode is called Why is Recovery So Hard? A lot of people say that why is recovery so hard, and I so much relate to it. And today we're going to be covering exactly that. One of the things I would like to discuss with you today is that recovering from OCD is hard for the same reason losing weight is hard. For the same reason keeping up with a gym membership is hard. For the same reason getting better from depression is hard. From the same reason that getting free from an addiction is hard. And this is what we're going to be looking at. Friends, often recovery is hard because it requires us to do what is uncomfortable. So for an alcoholic, when they drink, it makes them feel good, even though the consequences of their drinking are bad. So long-term drinking is unhelpful and destroys the lives of so many people, including all their loved ones. But the moment that they have a drink, they feel a sense of ease and comfort. For an addict, the same applies. When they are struggling, they know the drug use is destroying their lives. They know that their addiction is destroying the lives of all their loved ones, and it's destroying all the opportunities that they have. But yet, when they use a substance, they feel this sense of ease and comfort. And friends, why is losing weight so difficult? Because when we eat fast food, or when we eat comfort food, we feel a sense of ease and comfort. Friends, why is it so hard to keep up with the gym membership? Because if you are like the majority of us, some people, they love exercising, and I wish I was like them, but I'm not. I'm like the majority of us. So the reason why it's so difficult is because to go to the gym and exercise takes us out of our comfort zone. It requires us to say no to laziness. It requires us to say no to our sofas and our duvets and our pillows, and to get dressed and to go and run and to go and to lift weights and to go and do the things that perhaps we don't like. I often tell people that I love fast food and I hate vegetables. The problem is that fast food doesn't benefit me, but vegetables do. I give you an example. I suffered from depression for a long time. And when I'm struggling with depression, what I feel like doing is to stay in bed for as long as I want, to stay under the duvet for as long as I can. What I feel like doing when I'm in depression is to avoid everyone and to isolate. So the problem is, what I feel like is the worst thing that I can actually do if I want to go and find freedom from depression. I've got to be willing to get out of my comfort and do what I don't want in order to get better. And friends, the same is with the gym membership. I've got to be willing to wake up in the morning and the alarm has sounded and I feel like saying, nah, I'm not going today, but actually having the willingness to say, you know what? Without pain, there is no gain. And today I'm willing to seek delayed gratification. I'm willing to do what I don't want so I can get free. So often, for recovery to be possible, we have to be willing to say no to what we feel like and to our comfort. Because friends, going to the gym is not comfortable. Dealing with traumas and issues and having to look at ourselves so we stop being destroyed by addiction is not comfortable. What is comfortable is to drink. What is comfortable is to take a drug to numb the pain. But what is comfortable is keeping us stuck, and what is uncomfortable will set us free. So what are you going to choose? And with OCD is exactly the same thing. With OCD, when I have an unwanted intrusive thought, what I feel like doing is to ruminate. What I feel like doing is Googling. What I feel like doing is seeking reassurance. What I feel like doing is to seek comfort and certainty. But the problem is freedom is not found in comfort. Freedom is found in uncomfortability. Freedom is found when I get out of the way. When I'm able to say yes to what is right and not to what is comfortable. Because friends, to seek reassurance, to ask for validation, or to act on a compulsion or another, I know that long term it keeps me stuck, but the problem is in the moment it feels so good. So why it's so hard to recover? Friends, for the same reason it's so hard to lose weight. Because to recover, I have to say no to instant relief. I have to say no to instant gratification. I have to be willing to suffer. And that is crazy because we live in a world where everyone wants to feel good. The problem is when you realize that not everything that makes you feel good is good for you. That is a game changer. Because I was seeking good feelings my whole life. And you know what? I have sought good feelings and found them in drugs. I have found good feelings in being drunk. I have found good feelings in doing the wrong things. So friends, not everything that makes you feel good is good for you. A Big Mac makes me feel good, but long term, it causes me damage. So if I always want to feel good, I have a problem. I have to be willing to realize that not everything that I feel like doing and not everything that I want to do is going to benefit me, but the opposite. So friends, recovery is hard because you and I are always wanting to feel good. And I understand that. Who doesn't want to feel good? The problem is, wanting it or not, we have to come to a point where we are able to realize that seeking good feelings has often brought us to bad places. And in fact, seeking good feelings at all times has affected our mental health one way or another and has made us go to cold places seeking warmth. How many times I saw warmth in cold places? How many times I saw love from people that had no love to offer. So friends, seeking comfort and seeking certainty our whole lives is not the goal. The goal is to accept life as life presents itself to us. The goal is to accept that there is nothing certain in life. The goal is to accept that if you want to lose weight, there is no magic pill. You've got to wake up early. You've got to change your eating habits and you've got to dedicate yourself. You've got to do what you don't want. If you want to get free from an addiction, you've got to understand that alcohol and drugs is not your problem. The alcohol and drugs is the solution that you have found to numb the pain and to have this sense of ease and comfort. And friends, if you want to recover from OCD, it's exactly the same. You've got to say no to what you feel like and do what you don't want and what you don't feel like in order to get well. And as I said in the beginning, it's the same with depression. What I feel like doing keeps me stuck in a cycle. I've got to be able to not be dictated by my feelings, but to be dictated by my actions. Because friends, feelings will not change the direction of my life. What will change the direction of my life is not choosing the easy pathway, but choosing the right pathway. So what are you going to choose today? Don't choose what is easy, because what's easy has made your life hard. Choose what's harder, because in the long term, that will make your life easier. You can do it.